And that's exactly how we kick off a live stream of CJ's Coins and Crafts. Is right, just right off the bat.
Excuse me, you hit that button really fast.
Okay, so I went out into the garage. First off, like, what's the weather like down there, and how cold is it?
Right now, we are sitting about 6 degrees, negative 0 plus chill factor.
Gross.
Yep. I gave up on the dog water.
That's fair.
I got the bucket out.
That's fair. It is. Let's see if I can. I think I actually might be able to show my. Yeah. There you go. Present. Share screen. Window. And this is live outside my house.
You got snow,
dude. Underneath that, it's ice. Like it's ice underneath it, but there's snow on top. So clearly, like number one, I live on just off of like a main road. So if you go to the right from this picture, the one of the main side roads is up there. So that gets well traveled. These side roads don't get traveled at all. So yeah, like I don't know if you could tell, but like right here on my windows, it's all ice. So, and which is consistent with Oregon weather. It's just ice and then it's snow on top. So, I haven't heard that we are expecting really anything more, but this is what I'm currently looking at outside my house.
It's clear here. It's cold, but it's clear.
Oh,
And
I've got a. Do you know where Roseburg is? No, in Oregon. Anyway, it's like a few hours south, and it's clear and 53 degrees. I'm like, this is dumb. This is not okay.
how can 100 miles down the road be like that?
To be that drastically different. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so I was out in the garage and I was fishing around for some stuff, and I did find some of my other items that I have talked about for many weeks about transitioning into the actual library that I have here. Which why I haven't done that. It's what it is. So. Found my book about engravers, minters, and distributors of Civil War tokens. So that should be a good book for those. Got this one.
Ooh, the dance go.
So this is the big one. This is the 8100. So I know I have a lot of like the early ones that I do not have anything in. So I'll be making a note of what I have to, because I think kind of the BUs that I start having in here is basically 55 and going forward is what I've got. But I definitely have a lot of spaces that proofs can go, so I'm gonna have to look at that one for my proofs, because I know I need to transition some proofs in there. Here's something that I think that you will enjoy. Let me stop trying to choke myself out with my cord here and actually get it. So you and I have joked about this for probably for as long as we've known each other. Just about the random amounts of coins and stuff that we find. But guess what I found?
You found a box that I shipped to you 5 years ago with stuff in it still.
No, we already did that one.
Oh, we already did that box.
No, that's this one down here. We already did that one. Okay, you ready for this? Oh, this is gonna be painful. Remember all those bags of buffalo nickels?
Yeah.
Remember that I had to go get like the 3 boxes to fill them up with? Yeah, I found the rest of them. Oh crap. Oh, and all of those Liberty nickels that I was going through too.
That's wonderful.
Oh. I'm just saying, you're not a coin collector unless you can put together a 20th century typeset from the coins off of your desk. I'm just saying.
Yeah. What do you got? Almost 1,000 views on that one?
Last time I checked, it was like 937 or something like that.
Nice. Just another train wreck. Just a random short you did trying to do something coin related and something kind of off the wall and funny, and 1,000 views.
953 is where we're at on that one. So yeah. So, but that's exactly like the kind of stuff that comes up, is that you have these boxes of things, and like I've got all of this mail that it's opened. Okay, so don't come at me yet.
Don't judge you too hard.
I mean, you can. I'm good for it, but it's also like I remember buying this stuff, but I never did anything with it. So like, there's this one. That is coins of the Vatican.
You need to put stuff away.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
More coins of the Vatican. So those.
I probably don't need to be calling you out on a live stream, though.
I mean, but you're not wrong. Like, clearly, organization is not my strong suit. Like, I have really good ideas, very poor execution. That's just the way it happens.
Okay, but for the people that don't understand any bit of the backstory, CJ is also in the process of renovating the inside of his house.
So, multiple sections, yes.
Stuff is not put up, it's put away for reasons.
Yes. So, I'm going to not call this guy out as far as shipping coins, but if you would like an example of how not to ship a coin, please don't ship a coin like that.
Was he mad because it didn't get the money he wanted for it, and he's like, screw it?
Just don't. If you're gonna ship coins, don't put tape on the coin.
I think you need to call him out.
His name is.
What state's he in?
Connecticut.
Okay. It wasn't one of my packages.
No. And I know why I bought this one. So, and I would have to get it in hand for me to see, but I got a good deal on it. So, here's the deal. This is a little of some of the more on the world coins, but what you're going to look for is that you're going to look for these.
Oh, isn't that phoenix bird?
So this is a German 1972 Olympics coin, and there are some really particular varieties that are rare on these. So number one, so of the 1972, it has to be this logo. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling right off the bat. It has to be this logo.
All right.
So there's 4 or 5 different designs, but it has to have this one. As well as on the bottom, for the text, it needs to say in München, so in Munich, because there's Deutschland and there is in München, so it has to be in München. Okay. Now, if you have all of those, then you're going to look at the edge. Okay, so the edge has all of this text. I'm going to bring you down here so you can see. Woo! Okay. Focus. I have plenty of light, but it's just still not going to focus.
It's going to be silly.
There it is. Okay, so it's got this text around the outside, right?
All right.
So what you're looking for is, so this one right here that's got the 5 dots, that is the common one. What you're looking for is one that has, it kind of looks like a bat shape, and it's called an arabesque. If it has that arabesque design, then that is one of the rare ones. And these are silver. So normally they go $12 to $15. But if you have one that is one of that rare variety type, it could be $200-300. So the more you know. And don't tape your coins.
Don't tape your coins.
How much should I pay for this one?
Cannot stress that enough.
Do not put tape on your coins. This was July 28th of 2020. So there you go. So please do not put tape directly on the coins. That's how you ruin them. Okay, let's see what other mail I got. Okay, so this one's a little bit better. They took their like invoice, and then they put a. Let's see which one this is. Stand by. Oh, okay. Well, this is something else. So what they did is that they actually put it in, like underneath this protection piece, and then taped it shut. So this guy was kind of cool and put in a freebie, which happens to be a 2019 Denver shield scent. Well, that's kind of cool.
Nice.
I mean, I have piles of them, but it's okay.
Hey, you know what?
So this is acceptable right here. Is that you put it right in there, and it was in plastic so that it's protected. That works. No tape directly on coins. That's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah, we've seen all kinds of people shipping stuff out. We get coins and we're like, really? That's how you shipped it? It's almost
Right.
sickening. It's kind of like, why even bother selling if that's how you're going to do it?
Well, I think one of the things that comes up is that it just really shows you that they don't really understand the coins, because people that understand coins know, like, hey, you don't put adhesives on them, you don't put, like, there's a number of things that you don't do.
I got to put dogs out.
Okay. So this next one is, I'm pretty sure this is this is a flying eagle. So this guy took a, what is this? This is like a cardboard, from like a cereal box or something like that, and he wedged it in between, and it's right there. So it's in a flip, but it's right in between. Please do not clean them with peanut butter. Please do not clean coins with peanut butter. That's painful. So what this guy did is really cool because it does have that hard protection, and it was wrapped inside of the shipping paper. So I'm gonna pop this open. So this is what it looks like. So this is a flying eagle that I bought, and so it's in the flip, but it's still taped down to the piece, so it gives it that extra level of protection. So that is okay, because these flips, you 710, you're giving me heart palpitations right now, bro. Like, please do not use steel wool on your coins either. Yes, it will make them brighter, but it will also 100% damage them. Just saying. Please don't do that either. So this is a flying eagle that I picked up. I'll have to look at to see what exactly it is. I'm sure it's one of the snow varieties that I had seen and picked up. But so this guy's from California, Oakland, California. So props to him. He did it the right way. And we are going to take a quick look at this flying eagle. Because the biggest thing with the shine like new money. No, bro. No. It doesn't shine like new money. But so this guy just used one of the flips, and it's okay if there's tape residue on stuff, because one, you can clean it off, or two, these flips are cheap enough, you just grab a new one. So they're like pennies on the dollar. So anything that I get from somebody else that has writing and stuff on it, it's not consistent with what I have in my collection. So I just throw those away. So I'm going to find my loop right here, and we're going to take a look at this, and we are going to see what is going on with this coin. Oh, okay, yep, it is a double die, and I have a pretty distinctive idea which one it is. So I am going to pull out my book, which is this one right here. This is actually a present that I got for Christmas, and that was from Blues. That sent me the set. So 1857, the Flying Eagle. We are looking for a double die obverse. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure that this is a 3. Let me check the wing again. I'm like 90% sure that it's a 3 based off of the double die on the right side. You get a bunch of coins to clean, throw them in a pocket of a pair of pants, and oh, so much pain right now, man. So weakness at the top of the feather, on the top of the wing. So this is going to be a snow 3, and I'm sure I got that for a good deal. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to write myself a little note, and it's going to say 1857 Flying Eagle cent, and I'm going to say snow 3. So I got my little deal, my little flip thing. I'm going to grab a flip that I have just recently used. I'm going to put that in there. And then I am going to put this in front of it. And this is exactly what happened. So I have my coin. I've got it labeled Snow 3. There it is. And then I'm going to put up my little coin holder that I have right up front here. and I'll probably find it 6 months from now still right there because I'm terrible about putting that stuff away. I found a Snow 3 that I forgot about.
Yeah, there was a shocker.
I know, right?
The had a little bit of extended.
Oh, careful.
Oh goodness, why am I having problems? Why is this hard? Now, let the dogs out, and they all ran to the water trough because I got it covered, and then they looked back at me like, Dad.
Be like, you let us out the group from the thing.
And then I went over and checked my pellet stove, and it was almost out of pellets, so I had to fill that up.
Well, that's unfortunate. Ooh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be using this one.
Yeah, man down 710. That's what happens when I touch stuff. I just drop it.
I mean, not wrong.
Unfortunately, I have not really have done much with coins lately.
Now this is the one that you want.
That's that book I sent you.
This is the book. This is the book that you want to have, or to have this kind of reference. I had it.
I knew you did.
The whole time.
You said it was in a box. It was in one of your totes.
Yep, and that's exactly where it was. So, and why is this important? This is important because this gives you a list and gives you some of the pictures of some of the coins that the U.S. mints, multiple, have produced. So almost every single mint has produced coins for other countries. So what this gives us the option to have occur is that you could have either a foreign coin struck on a U.S. planchet or a U.S. coin struck on a foreign planchet. And this is how you prove it. So if you don't have a book or have this reference, this is the one that you want to have.
There's a good story behind that book because CJ was doing a lot. He was doing some research. This is years ago. This is back in Ken Peavy era. And he was doing the research on the foreign coins struck on foreign planchets and stuff. And I got on eBay and I found that book, so I bought it and I sent it to him. I paid a song for it.
There are like digital versions that you can get for this, but like if you ever have a question of something that could be on the wrong planchet or the wrong material, like the whole reason why that we talk about tools and we talk about calipers and we could talk about scales and like all of that, right, is because of that. Is because if there is something that you think could be struck on the wrong planchet, then you can prove it with that data. So size, thickness, weight, like all of those things will help you prove. Like I would say, great theory, prove it, and this is how you prove it.
Yeah.
And we, as in the U.S., have produced coins for hundreds of other countries. There is tons of just different different issues that the U.S. has done for other countries. So it's a great book.
Yeah. There's a saying within the coin community. People have been doing coins for a while and new people coming aboard. mainly involves with the varieties and the errors, but it could also fall into the category of the wrong planchets. Um, and the saying is assume damage until you can prove it otherwise.
Yep.
So you could use that with the wrong planchets. Assume it's a normal coin until you could prove otherwise.
Exactly.
And that book is going to give you the data that you're going to need to make your argument.
Yeah, because basically this book and the red book will give you everything that you need to know about any kind of coin in any denomination, because it has the size, it's got the weight, it's got what it's made out of, and it even describes like different things on the coin, whether it's got
Dogs are in.
a solid edge, a reeded edge, like anything like that. Like these books will give you that information so that you would be able to tell.
I have been trying to find another book like that.
Here is almost a pound of coins from Greece, 1800s to 1930. In case you need some foreign coins, I have a few.
You almost got a complete library for a coin from every country too, don't you?
I do. What's up, field guy?
Hey, field guy.
That would be Numista. So I think last time I checked,
And those are the KM numbers, correct?
well, yeah, so Numista has like an N number, but generally if there is some kind of designation with coins, yeah, there'll be a KM number. So my current count is 698 different coins, 550 different types, and 108 countries. I've got a few.
A few.
A few. I am only missing a couple from South America. I'm missing some from the Middle East. I've got some in Asia that I need to collect, and then the bulk of it is Africa. Which makes sense.
Yeah. He's got all these foreign coins, and I did laundry today, and I found a nickel in my jean pocket, and it wasn't even a good one either.
So the other thing that I found was this.
Okay, your Liberty Nickel, Dansko.
Yeah. So, and it's pretty heavy because when I went through, and I was doing all of the Nickodates on the Liberty Nickels, almost all of those went in here. So what's these are all in terrible condition, by the way, but it is what it is. Oh, what's the
11D or an 11S and 12S are the rare ones?
For the Liberty.
Oh.
The Liberty Nickels, there's like an 18...
Never mind.
18 something. Were you think of dimes, or were you thinking of something else?
I was thinking of the nickels before the buffaloes.
So 1885 and 1886.
My mind just went blank.
1885 and 1886 are your keys for the Liberty.
Thank you, field guy. The V nickels. I I could see them. They're right in front of me, and I'm like, it's the ones that came before the buffaloes.
The shields?
No, came before they came before the Phoenix.
Are you sure?
Somewhere around that time frame. Sorry,
Uh,
I'm a mess tonight.
dude. So I know I have one somewhere that I had that I nicknamed one, and it is the 1885. That's the one that I found, just out of a bunch of no date vehicles. So that was one of the ones that I had put together from that, which I thought was cool because I'm like, if you can find bulk bulk vehicles and find a key date out of it, yeah, I understand that it's acid treated or whatever, but that still does not diminish the fact that it is what it is. And if it's a key date, it's still a key date.
Yep.
It still has value.
Hi, Paula.
Miss Paula?
Yeah, I have different views on the Nika date. I mean, I do see the purpose of having it, but I don't think I would ever personally use it on coins.
Right. And which is totally fine. And like the purpose was just to try it out. Like, and I used it on the V nickels because I'm like, what's like a lot of these V nickels. I don't know why I'm struggling with words so hard right now. I'm over here. I'm like, am I having a stroke? Nope. Okay, keep going.
Just keep going.
That like the coins aren't worth anything except for the metal that they're made with. That's the level of like that's the condition of them currently. So if I damage them by putting Nicodane on them, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because these are all like about goods, fairs, pours. Like I don't think that there was a one greater than an about good in there. Because anything above that is going to have enough condition in there that you're going to see the date. So these are all like super low quality coins. So if like they're not worth anything, and if I can get a date out of it, they're at least worth something.
You know what? Paula brings up a good point. The 1916 Buffalo double die. You can determine that date just by the double die. So if you, I know CJ does this. I know he looks at them to make sure there is no varieties or nothing on them before he he brings out the Nicodate and sees what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, but some of the varieties can be distinguished just by the variety alone, even though there's no date. And
Yeah, like there's like the two feather and the two and a half feather, and like there are very specific dates that those things can exist on. So you can actually determine some of that without ever having to nicodate them.
yeah,
But if there doesn't look like that there's anything on there, then
right. And I know the grading companies, especially with the 1916 Buffalo, they could actually attribute it as a 1916 DDO just by the DDO itself, the location of it. So you could actually get it graded without without even knowing what the date is, just by the variety that's on it. Hi, Bigfoot.
Got Bigfoot in the house. You got Paul in the house. Got Field Guy in the house. Like, we're having a party today.
Shoot. I like parties.
I like parties.
It's Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Sunday.
Been stuck in the house all week because of the freezing cold Arctic. Don't want to go outside temperatures. I've been inside the house, and I mean, I've been keeping it pretty good between 68 and 70.
More books.
More books.
So Indian Head.
Look at the trifolds, right?
Yeah, these are all the trifolds. Indian Head has got some in it. Not bad. I think I bought this one this way. So I may see if I can fill that because I know I have a bag of Indians on my desk. Oh, that's never gonna get old.
No. His desk has been like that for ever since I've known him. He's always had little random piles of coins and bags and stuff.
Not wrong. So, Lincoln cents. These are the early ones. So 1909 to 1940. So what I do is I put a post-it note on the front of it and to see what I'm missing, so that as I come across things, I know what I need to put in there. So
easy reference instead of opening up the book and searching.
Yeah. So there's the Lincolns. This is another early Lincoln. This is another one that I bought, and it's fairly full. So that's cool. I don't remember looking through any of the coins on this one, but yeah, I definitely bought that one that way. This has just got a bunch of coins in it. This is something that somebody put together. It's starting to come apart, so I think I may just dismantle this one. And let's see, Lincoln cent. Here. So here's my Buffalo nickels. Buffalo nickels.
Paula went to go get lasagna. Now I'm jealous.
Ooh. So there's my Buffalo nickels. So those are the ones that I have to go. Which is why that I had gotten the Buffalo nickels, is so that I could fill up the book. So I got a couple more Lincolns, and then here is, let's see, this is book set 2, this is book set 1. Okay, so I've got 2 sets of books for Canadian small cents. And so what I do is I label them. So here's book set 2. So it's 1920 to 1988 is volume 1, and then number 2 is starting 1989. Now remember, your Canadians only go up to 2013, because after that they stopped making those coins.
What's the book's date stop at?
As far as what they're labeled 2010 is okay. what they go to. But it just says starting in. Like, it says starting 1989, and it doesn't have an end date, but there is enough
empty, non-labeled holes.
It's close. So here is, you go, like, this is weird because it's only got 3 across instead of 5 across. But this is the last page right here. So I have 2010, 2010P, and then I've got a 2011 and then 2012 in here. And I've got a couple of extra. So all of these last 4 are blank.
There's plenty enough room to tape some coins to it. And poof, blues is gone.
Yep, blues. We got rid of blues. But like this one, I'm really proud of, because of what I have accomplished with this one. So this is Canadian small sense, and this one is full.
Nice.
With the exception of this one right here, which is there's only 5 known, and it's a 1936 dot, which is a really rare variety. But for the Canadian small sense to have a full set like that, that's pretty neat. What are you laughing at now?
Being stupid. I was going to say, if you find one of those 1936 dots, that Heritage Auctions will give you $75 million for it.
That's rough, dude. That's rough.
That's really rough.
That's rough. So
that's why I can't be a part of things.
it's accurate. So I do have a bunch of Canadian coins, like in tubes and stuff. And I know, like, I mean, I literally have a tube of Canadian nickels right here. Because reasons. But that's one of the things that, like, I've got the Danskos and stuff for some of the US coins, but I would like to see if I can find Danskos or other types of holders. I know there's, like, I think Littleton makes one. There's Dansko. There's Whitman. That they all make, like, versions of these types of folders for coins, because I know Blues has some Canadian ones that are the Dansko style. Right, yeah, Danskos are really good, but the thing is that like, there's a reason that they're pretty good. It's because they do very well in keeping your coins together. But I know Whitman makes a version of the Dansko as well.
Yeah, I got the Whitman ones. So I got the Whitman Canadian dollar starting at 1935. And then I got the Canadian 5-cent silver 1858 to 1921. And a set of those in, let's just say, like VF30 condition, you're looking at $5,000 plus.
Money. You're looking at just straight money. So that's one of the things that I'm kind of looking for. Is I'm looking for some of the Canadian binders and books, so I can start putting some of my Canadian collection together as well, because I do have a lot of Canadians, although it's not, other than like the small sense, it's not really organized.
I'm the same way. I got boxes of Canadian stuff, but no binders to put anything in. I mean, I got a lot of it separated into tubes by date. And I got a big collection of the pennies and the nickels, starting from the 50s coming on up. I even got a bunch of proofs, or what they consider to be the specimen
sets. Yeah.
I don't come across those Canadian books very often at the shows, but when I do come across them and I could pick them up for a song, I buy them.
Canadian large cent album. I will trade you for that Columbian Expo award medal. Ooh. I don't think so. I don't. No, that's a different one. What's the Expo medal? Which one is that?
That ain't the 1893, is it?
Yeah, but Which I'm trying to think of which one that is.
That ain't that one that you found that has the different varieties that's on the land.
Um, n- no, that's the 1904 Louisiana Pacific. You talking about the Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Louisiana Pacific one.
Okay.
Columbian Expo Award Medal. I'm trying to figure out what she's talking about. Like it 100% sounds like something that I have, but I'm trying to figure out whether it's.
If she brought it up, you probably did a video on it.
But is it like a so-called dollar or is it? Gotta look.
Great.
Yeah. Down the rabbit hole we go. Whee!
Paula says it's the one in the box that was awarded to an expedition there. Oh, that's that one you picked up at that auction that you couldn't find. The guy with the apple trees.
Oh, but this. Are you talking this one? This is the Panama Pacific. Or was there a different one?
I think she's talking about the one that had the orchard in your area.
Yeah, that's this one.
Okay.
This one, yeah. Oh, she wants this one? Oh. Oh, damn.
Hey, Dragon, what's up, bud?
Oh, oh man. Oh. That's kind of a tall order, Miss Paula. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Come on, be a pal. What?
Be a pal.
What? I mean, not because that one was issued to somebody that had a very popular business literally in the town that I'm in right now. Like, just saying.
Have you found any more research on that?
I know the guy's name. And I know that he had a pretty large fruit business here in Salem. And and then after that, like I've asked a few questions to like the Salem Numismatic Society, and I didn't get any response, which I thought was kind of weird because I was like, this is something that you guys should know.
Yeah, they didn't have an answer for you. They got people like me working there. That's like, I don't know. You know more than I do. You gave me a date.
So, but the other thing is that like
you better say hi to Frank before he has a conniption.
I did say hi to Frank. I said hello to Coin Dragon when I first saw him. But if I didn't, hi Coin Dragon.
Hey, Coin Dragon.
How are you, buddy? What I was looking for was that there should be some documentation or something of these businesses and these people getting awarded, like one of those God, what do you call them? Like registers or whatever from the expos.
Yeah.
That had a list of like who got what, got what award.
Was sitting in the Smithsonian right now?
I don't know. Stand by.
Yeah. But yeah, policy. Yeah, they're archives. They're someplace.
But I like as far as online, like I was like, I've even found like programs and stuff from the Panama Pacific Expo that had some of those listings, and I could not find this one in there.
Mm-mm.
So like, I don't know. Like, cause it would be the most perfect thing to have the like the program or the register that showed um uh that showed that they were awarded, and then to have the actual award. So that, because I mean, yeah, like this clearly is old enough, and the typewriter type and everything would put it into that period as far as, yes, this is probably authentic, but it would just lend that more credence and everything. Um, Paula,
She's trying really,
she's
really
trying
hard.
real hard.
She knows something about that coin, and she's not telling right now.
Maybe, I don't know. You could save me some research. I mean, I've already started to try to research it. I spent more than a couple of days researching it to see if I could find anything, because, like, when you can put something like that, as far as something historical like that, to the actual item, it just makes it so much better.
Yeah, the information's out there. You just got to locate it, or
I don't know what
or
it's
find
called.
someone that has the information that's willing to go look.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean that's one thing, and the whole reason why I think it's cool is because it's the Panama Pacific Exposition, so it goes along with the so-called dollars that I'm already interested in, but that it has a local tie. Like literally from where I live, like this farm um this farm would be like only like 3 to 4 miles away from me right now. So it's just that cool that it could be like something that was previously, like in the past, that close to where I'm at. It's snowing here in Texas tonight. Well, it's snowing everywhere except for I know somebody in Roseburg that they put a picture up, and they said it was 53 degrees up there and sunny. And I'm like, how did you get that? Because it's like 20 degrees and snowing here. So, Paula, what's the weather down there? Because I would like to know from somebody who's down in that area. 23 degrees for Frank. Yeah, and the family farm in Montana is like negative 30 something right now. It is horrendous. 38. Do you have Paula, do you have any snow or ice, or is it pretty clear right now? Yeah, I that was the biggest thing that I was worried about, is because it has been raining for nonstop for like the last 3 or 4 months. So as soon as it got cold, then it was just gonna freeze over, and that was the part that I was worried about. And we actually had to shut down the distribution center early one night. We had to do an emergency close because it was so bad. But it took me about just over an hour, um, just an hour to get home, because I could only do like 40 miles an hour on the freeway because of the snow and the ice. It just wasn't happening. Gold panning, yeah. There's Frank. There is a bunch of places up here, but you would have to double check to see if there are claims up there, because there are a number of claims that do take up some land up there. But the other thing is that you will find silver more than you'll find gold up here, because it's really heavily in silver. Up north is bad. My kids are in Bend right now, and it's -3 with tons of snow. -15 over in Bigfoot. Oh my gosh. Well, I know Blues and I talked at the beginning of the show that he's got -6 down in Oklahoma. So it's just chaos everywhere.
Yep. Let me see what my weather people are saying. It is 4 degrees and a feel like -12.
That's stupid.
That's wonderful.
That's stupid.
I can't even get the dogs to go outside to go potty. They're like, screw that.
They go outside, they're like, nope.
Yes. I'm actually going to try to go up there for the 2 or 3 days that it is and stay the night.
When's Tulsa?
February? No. March? April? Sometime in 2024. But I do know I'm not going to stay at that hotel right across the street from the convention center.
June 13th, 15th.
Because the people that stayed there just got treated wrong. Pick a month. Yeah, just pick a month. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a really nice, good hotel with a hot tub in it. Private room with a hot tub. Oh, it's at a different place this year? Good. Because parking was horrendous in that area, too.
I think that's one thing that I'm gonna have to do this year. Is sit down and look at coin shows, and maybe I can get out to some coin shows this year.
I didn't miss a coin show. I didn't go to it because that evening was our big annual meeting for our bass club, and since I was the vice president, I had paperwork and stuff to get ready for the meeting and stuff. So
That's fair.
I wasn't able to go to the show. I probably could have stopped in 2 or 3 hours and been fine, but I was like, man, go uptown twice in one day.
Hey Frank, there's nothing wrong with that, man. That's the cool thing about the coin collecting as a hobby, is that if you need to take a step away from it, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, coins will be there whenever you want to come back. I mean, you can look at me. Like, I was away from coins for almost 3 years, and then I came back. So, yeah, sometimes that's just the way it is. Sometimes life takes us in different directions, and we have to set aside some things, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, I did it, Frank. I got kind of just burned out on it and stayed away from it for a while. And
Bigfoot, your 38th wind. Oh, he's not wrong.
you're gonna change his handle to Angry Dragon.
Angry Dragon. So Canadian.
That'd be so good.
Nickels. Number 3. Canadian Nickels number 2. Canadian Nickels number 1.
Yeah, that one day I was at the Tulsa show, I had a great time. I mean, I got to finally meet in person almost everybody from the Coin Q&A panel. People I've known 5, 6 years, only seen their face.
Right.
So it was really nice to go up there and finally meet these people and see how tall they really are and see how tall they really are.
Be like, Eric, you didn't tell me you were 5'2". Come on.
Oh, well, if I got my cowboy boots on, I'm 5'4". I got the ones with the heels on it.
That's funny, man. Yeah, Coin Dragon just got home from doing his Hey Frank, are you doing Uber? Or are you doing Instacart? What platform are you on, man? For those that are reading through chat, Paul is talking about the 1983 FS 101. Because Mr. Coin Dragon actually found one while coin roll hunting. Found an 83 DDR, and it was disgusting. It's not
The
fair. It's
the
not fair.
Coin Q&A just did a show on a 83.
Oh, FS 801.
Yeah, that's that DDR that is sick.
Yeah,
I
it's like the 1983 version of the 1955, only
mean,
on the reverse.
yeah.
Just somebody was absolutely hammered when they were making dies that day.
I mean, if you have bad vision, you would think that's just blurry, but no, that's the way it looks. Yep, that is definitely a bucket list item. That 83 DDR. I got the
Yeah.
information written down, so I don't forget, Paula, to look it up.
Okay. Hey, if you get to that, will you let me know what you come up with? Because I might be able to jump that way too.
Great. CJ and I are going to share a hot tub in a private room.
Hey. And it only took us an hour for it to go all the way into the gutter.
Yeah. Hey, we did good. We lasted a long time.
You had one.
You won it on the eBay and they canceled because they didn't get the money. Oh, that's dirty.
That's reported.
That is
Reported.
dirty.
Yeah. That would be a big fat report from me.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you took the chance by putting it up there in an auction style. Like
Mm-hmm.
you take the chance of it going any kind of direction, and if not a people bid for it or it doesn't hit, where you wanted it to be, then maybe you should have just tried selling it outright instead of selling at auction.
See, a lot of people are like, "Well, that's the problem with eBay." He said, "No, it's not a problem with eBay. That's just how it works. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose."
Yeah,
And
that's why they have buy it now. Facts.
I mean, there's been plenty of times where I've lost on coins, And there's been plenty of times where I don't know why that coin sold for $18 because it's only worth about $9.
Right?
But I'm not going to complain. Thank you for your money. And just because I made a ton more money than I thought, I'm going to upgrade your shipping for free. And I'm going to be out an additional $1 because of it.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here. I'm scrolling through, looking at different Whitman albums, and they've got one of the innovation dollars, one specifically for the innovation dollars. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to get another book. I'm gonna have to get another book.
Ooh.
It's like the never ending. All right, Coin Dragon. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night, Frank.
Later, Dragon. Yeah, those Canadian Whitman albums are not even cheap on eBay.
No, it hurts. I just want the Canadians, man. Like I can find the trifold Canadians, like especially like the 5 cent, which I might end up having to just get a couple of them. But I don't know what's gonna be. I don't know what's gonna be better. What is? That was weird. So flat rate. Well, that's stupid. So I can order the trifolds, the Canadian 5 cent trifolds, straight from Whitman, and they're $6 each, and then it's $7 flat rate shipping.
That's not bad for trifolds.
But I don't want to pay $6 for trifolds, bro.
Yeah.
Like I want $3.50 for trifolds. is that too much to ask?
No, it's not. But I mean, you also got the advantage of it's new, so you're not buying someone else's used albums that could have problems.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Stuff. So
You're not wrong.
I try not to be.
I mean, sometimes you are, but this time you're not wrong.
Yeah, well, sometimes I feel like I'm more wrong than right. So.
You're like there was an attempt.
That's like that great saying. It says, "I knew I was wrong 15 minutes ago. I'm just having fun arguing with you now."
Right.
And sometimes you got to make your own humor.
Dude, for sure.
Yeah, I'm with you, CJ. I definitely need some Canadian albums.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know, just something to put them in. Like I would prefer to get the actual like albums, but I will not turn down a good deal on trifolds. Like I know that's probably where it's going to end up. Is it's going to end up being in trifolds, but I mean,
yeah,
if that's where it goes, then that's where it goes, right?
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for the album types, but if I do see the trifolds at the coin show, and I pick them up for $1 or so, then I'll just buy them and just send them to you.
Yeah, if you find any of those Canadian folders, then I will 100% take those.
Yeah, and you're just going to get a message from me on Messenger. It's like, you got a box coming.
I'll be like, okay.
You got a box coming, so. Oh, that was weird.
What's up?
I got this stupid little fly landing on my screen,
Oh,
and when I looked at it, he was right there.
oh, you're like,
So I'm like, and it's not going away. Where did a fly come from? It's zero.
I don't know, man.
Oh, lost. You in the wrong time zone.
So I think what I will be working on is I do have to find I have one of those little plastic containers for the Canadians. I'm gonna have to pull that out so that I can finish sorting out my Canadians and see if there's anything else that I could put into this book. But then I know that I need to organize my Canadian nickels by year and just see where I'm at. So, but the question is, do I line them out and put them in a tube to hold on to them, or I don't feel like that I need to put them in flips, but I mean technically I could, but then I would need more coin boxes to put them in. Like, what do I do with them, man?
You do not have enough of each year to designate their own tube.
No.
Then just a thought, you could go through, pick out the best quality ones for that particular year, put it in a flip, put in a red box, and then just do tubes. These are 1950s. These are 1960s. Until you get your books or your trifolds or your albums, then you're not using a lot of tubes to hold a little bit of 1960s nickels.
Okay, I'm tracking.
So you'll have everything in there from 1960 to 69. Then you put a little dot on it and just put 1960s with an S, so you know that's the run of 19. That's just all 1960s. And you won't use a lot of tubes that way, and then that'll help with storage and everything.
Well, yeah, and for nickels, like I don't have a lot of empty nickel tubes though. So I think that's one of the things that I'm gonna have to kind of I need a dot, Blues. I need a dot. Bigfoot, what are you talking about? You need a dot.
I called these little things you put on tubes dots.
Oh, like the garage sale dots.
Yeah.
Okay.
The little sticker dots that
I was really confused. I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about right now. Oh, don't do that. I don't know where that came from.
You know what? That's okay, because we've held conversations going for 10 minutes and none of us know what we're talking about. It's kind of like, what?
I mean, you're not wrong.
What do you, I don't know. I thought you started the subject. No, I thought you did.
So this is the current state of my
Oh, this ain't gonna be pretty.
Canadian. So I've got some large cent Canadians in here. Canadian. These are the nickels, 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 nickels. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either. I'm gonna find out. More nickels. Okay. Then I got some more nickels. So it's clearly like I clearly have nickels in my collection.
Yeah. Bigfoot's talking about that 1936 cent with the dot.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I clearly have enough Canadians to. Is this Canadian? No, this is not
Well,
Canadian.
between
These are
what you
Canadians.
got and the 60 or 70 tubes of I got of pennies and nickels, we should be able to complete some books up pretty good.
Well, and here's definitely my fear of like putting these things together is especially with Canadian nickels, unlike I mean along the same lines, but the Canadian nickels and like Canadian cents and dimes and that kind of stuff. It's like if you have if you have a book and you're missing like three, right? You can't just go through rolls and go find it.
No.
So like how do you obtain those other pieces?
eBay.
But that's what I'm saying is that like then I have to go fish them off of eBay.
Go fish them off of eBay. That's nice. It reminds me of the insurance guy. You almost had it.
He almost had it. Here you go. Almost had it.
You almost had it.
So that is my current Canadian set. As far as what I have in, this is dimes. What's this?
Oh, you know what I just noticed?
What is this? What's that?
The show June 13th through the 15th is after Labor Day.
Okay.
That means I can wear my straw hat. My straw cowboy hat.
Why do you have to wait until after Labor Day?
That's just a rule of thumb. You wear your felts and your beaver and your beavers during the wintertime and your straws during the summertime. And Labor Day is the time frame where you should be starting to wear it.
Is this an Oklahoma thing?
No, this is a country thing.
Okay, because I've never heard of it, so maybe I'm just not country enough.
No, you're farm boy country
Oh, right.
because you grew up on a working farm, right?
Yes.
Right. And I'm country redneck.
Well, that I will not argue with.
And we were talking about this last night. We'll be talking about a subject, and all of a sudden, we're going to jump over here for a minute, and then we're going to come back to it.
Squirrel!
Squirrel.
Squirrel! Yeah, I don't wear my real nice cowboy hats. I'm afraid I'm going to get
Messed up. Cows, chickens, and billy goats. Oh my.
Cows. It was cattle, chicken, horses, and pigs, and then we ended with just cows and horses.
Yeah. You know you're a animal farmer when you go out in negative 12-degree weather to go break ice off the waterers for your livestock.
For real.
And that's just a daily chore.
Right. Whoa.
Oh, hello, Sky. Stay there.
Okay. Don't do that. Check.
Did anybody see my ceiling?
Yeah, that one up there. See?
Yep. Ooh, that's a pretty light.
That's a light. So yeah, it's amazing what you can find on CJ's desk. Like that has been the moral of the story.
You know those Find Waldo books?
Yes.
Yeah, we need something for what's on CJ's desk. Find 20 different items on CJ's desk.
Oh God.
Submit your answers in. One winner will be drawn monthly.
Okay, let's just throw this out. Any standard U.S. coin, so not commemoratives, not so-called dollars, but standard U.S. coin. Pick one of them, and I'll see if I have it on my desk.
I'm going to go with the coin that you don't like, the dime.
What version would you like? Would you like?
I forgot you had the mint sets.
A silver rosy.
There's the silver.
Standard rosies. I've got that one.
I can't even say the 1996 W dime because that's probably around there someplace.
Yeah, it's right over there. Ike dollar. Really, Bigfoot?
Oh.
Ike dollar? Bro. Ike dollar. Get wrecked.
Oh, come yeah. No, he's specifically asking for the Type 2.
Type 2.
The 72.
Yeah, the 72 Type 2. That's the only Type 2 that's worth anything.
You know what? Thinking of Ike dollars, I was able to complete my Ike dollar Dansko album. Had a little help from CJ. Santa CJ.
Oh, CJ, yeah.
He sent me the coins I needed to complete my album. Much appreciated, brother.
Okay, so Bigfoot, I do have one of those, but I think it might be over there. Because I don't think it's there, but I'm pretty sure it's over there. But yes, I have two of those. Oh, coin and card comes in with the kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
I had one of those sets, but I spelt gravy on it.
Okay. One that you would normally find in coin roll hunting, not that only 13 of them exist or 50 of them exist.
Stay away from the unicorns.
But very, very nice call, Amanda.
Can you imagine that someone opened up an old safe and they found just stacks of 64 SMS sets in there?
Yes, I can.
And then the Mint's going to go, oh, yeah, we did produce more, but we didn't know what happened to them.
No, they were like, those were supposed to be destroyed because they were never approved.
Yep. And under the laws, we're going to legally confiscate them from you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I lost those in a boating accident.
In 1964.
Yeah. Because that's what a lawyer I know lawyers here. A lawyer actually told me. I think he was making a joke.
He
But
was.
if they say anything about your guns, you tell them you lost them in a boating accident. I'm like, that's classic.
So on my desk, I have Indian Head, Wheat, Memorial, Shield, Steel, Nickel, Silver, both Jeffersons, Buffalo, V, Shield, dimes. I don't have too many dimes. Quarters. Ooh, what do I have for quarters? Let's see. I've got the regular Washingtons. I have one of the new ones. I don't think I put it up here though. A Bigfoot, 100% there's a snow. In fact, I actually just did one earlier, and there's 100% a 1857 Snow 3 right there, buddy. You know there has to be, like, if there is not a flying snow on my desk, then somebody needs to call the doctor, because
Yeah.
it would not be CJ's desk if there was not a flyer on my desk. Oh, and if one isn't good enough, how about a second one? How about a Snow 14 while we're at it?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Just saying.
Yeah. It just happens to be there.
Of course. Let's see what else. So yeah, I don't have too many nickels. Half dollars, I have. I think I have pretty much all of them. Barber half, Kennedy, Silver, Kennedy. Kennedy.
I know CJ, and I give him a rash about it all the time. I'm like, it's one of the first things that I ask him. Get anything cleaned off your desk? Nope. I added to it. Fair enough.
Let's see. Dollars. I have Morgan's, Eisenhower, Sacagawea, Susan B. Anthony, and Presidentials. Dude, I have a problem.
Yeah.
I have a really big problem.
It's pretty much safe to say you are not coin poor.
No, I'm.
How do you like that? I know you picked up that Cherry Picker's Guide Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
Been pretty happy with that.
Yeah, actually, I have. It's one of the things that I'm glad that I bought it, because even though there is going to be, like, I feel like that it is missing because it only goes up to to quarters, so it doesn't have um, any of the half dollars or any of the dollars or anything like that. So like, I feel like that there should be another one for the half dollars and more. But no, I really do enjoy having these books to reference.
Yeah, see, my volume 2 does the Liberties, the Morgans, Gold,
The piece. Do I have a piece on my desk?
the Susan B. Anthony's,
I've got the Susan B. Anthony.
Kennedy,
I do have SMS sets.
the Liberty seated half. Yours only goes up to quarters?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, it says half dimes, dimes, 20-cent, and quarter dollars, 1800s to date.
wow.
So it's actually missing the half dollars and the dollars.
Wonder if you could pick up a old 5th edition.
Not very cheap, because those are the ones that people were selling for like $300.
Well, that's before the new one got released.
No, that's current.
Oh,
Yeah, like they're still selling them at that price.
fifth edition. Oh my God.
Okay, so Peace Dollar. Got that. Morgans. Got that. Ike's. Got that. Seated. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Seated half dollar.
Yeah, they're 150 plus. Every once in a while, you'll find. I mean, there's been a couple sold for $55 to $60, but
I got
they probably didn't know what they had.
I got a WV75 quarter. Got one of those. Okay, up here. Yeah, this is like a full blown problem. Ho ho ho. Do you remember this one?
Probably gonna have to remind me. In 1907. Yeah, that's that AU 58 or better.
Yep.
Didn't you pick that one up for a song?
Nope. That's the one that I won.
Ah.
That's a PV coin.
I still got all the coins I've gotten from PV.
Shield nickels.
All right.
Commemorative.
I gotta go hit the men's room. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. So yeah, I have a pretty disgusting level of coins that are actively on my desk, that I have access to, and I realize that I have that I have a problem. But it's fun. Like I even have I've got a silver bullion 2012 Canada one that I got for Christmas. So I got one of those. Like, and I just have this stuff on my desk. You know, this one right here is probably one of my most favorite ones because I have a couple of these that it's taken me a while to collect. I don't know why my lighting is so. But if you're gonna get coins, you need to get yourself one of these. You need to get yourself a 20-cent coin. Because if you don't have a 20-cent coin, your collection is not complete. Started in Lincoln Cents, of course, but then yeah, the 14D and the 1909 SVDP is when you get those real key dates, like for sure. I could totally understand how those get harder to complete. But the big thing that I'll stress though is that like if that's what you're down to, then you already have a pretty significant and a pretty solid collection. If you're down to those, because you got to think about like so the 1909S is not cheap, and the 1922D is also not cheap. Like you could find them, and especially in higher grades, they can get really expensive. And those are like the key dates, but then you have like the semi key dates, like in the 20s that just not very many were minted, and they're just harder to get to in good like in better condition. So there's quite a lot more quite a lot more value in those. Yeah, the 1914 D is one that is really has had a lot of fakes out there. Even the 1955 double die has a ton of fakes. You can get fakes online pretty easily for pennies on the dollar. Um, if and it doesn't take that long to look for them to find them. So yeah, you're right. There are a lot of fakes out there. But yeah, even in my my Lincoln collection, like I'm missing a lot of the teens. I'm missing a lot of the 20s. And so when I'm putting together a collection, other than what's in my Dansco, I'm putting for like the trifolds. I'm just trying to fill the spot with something that is good, not that something that is BU or MS quality. Like I leave those high end stuff for what goes into my actual album because I enjoy just putting the sets together. For a while, I had some of those trifolds for like the 1975 to 2013. I think it was for the U.S. Sense, small sense. And I was just going through. I was going through boxes of coins, and I was picking out the best ones, and then setting them aside, and then using all of those ones that I had gone through and set aside. Where I had little. Do I have any? Well, kind of like these. I had organizers like these that I had one of these for each decade, and I put the ones for each decade, and I had one for Philly and one for Denver for each of the decades, so that I could basically just go through and pick out the best coins from each year, and then put them into a book and basically just build trifolds. So I had built out like 4 or 5 trifolds full of MS quality coins to then turn around and sell. Just because it was just because I enjoyed putting them together, and since I already had my own collection I was working on, then that's what I thought to do with them. But yeah, now that I found all of these coins, I'll have to go back through because I thought that I had gone through all of these, which is these buffaloes that I picked up, and put them into um, these into these, but clearly I did not get them all. So, and it's not like these are like these these are full. Oops. Like they're full.
Careful.
So, that could be a problem. So, I may have to order a bunch of blue things for the rest of these. But it also just goes to show like I have a disgusting amount of coins that are just on my desk that don't need to just exist on my desk. They need to go somewhere.
Yeah.
They need to go somewhere and do something.
I got a bucket behind me of just, I guess better lack of the term would be just junk wheat.
Common.
Common wheats.
Or coal wheats.
Yeah. And I just, every time I go through rolls, because I still got rolls of wheat from that big lot I haven't even looked at yet.
Facts.
And once I go through it and figure out, okay, there's nothing here, let me pull out the good quality ones.
Right.
And then the rest, if there's like no big worth the hassle of throwing them on eBay, that sell them as good AU or better, then they just go in the common bin. And then eventually, once it gets full, I'm going to weigh it, and then I'm just going to put the whole thing on eBay, and someone's going to end up buying like 15 pounds of just random wheat pennies. and I'm just going to use that money for other wheats or other nickels. For one of the things that I like to do is I like buying in bulk. So when I go to like the coin shops and especially the coin shows, they'll have just bulk.
Yeah.
I try to, I get with the dealer and find out what would they take for everything. And then I just kind of do the math in my head that, okay, well, that equals out to be basically $2 a roll for wheat, random wheats, which is really not bad. And then just throw them in a box and then slowly just add them to the ones I haven't gone through already.
I did not know that. So Whitman has basically blocks of acrylic that you can put PCGS slabs into to like stand them up on your desk. That's wild.
Oh, wow.
That's different.
That'd be kind of neat if you had like a display shelving unit or some old antique shelving that has the glass doors or something on it.
Yeah.
for display. That kind of really just make the collection pop a little bit.
Who makes that?
Oh, um,
Is it? It's not women, is it?
no,
Who's it, who's the manufacturer of those? Because I know that you can get them from a couple of different places, like Wizard Coin Supply and whatnot, but the actual manufacturer of them is whom?
a lot of them on eBay, the brand is just generic, and Wizard Coin Supply marks them as basically generic red boxes. So yeah, someone's making them, but they're not. I don't think they're particularly marked. I don't think there's a manufacturer information on them. I don't remember ever seeing manufacturer's information on them.
I was just curious because I wanted to say Lighthouse, but I think Lighthouse makes other things.
Hmm.
See if I can get you kicked off into a. You know what? I may just have to get all my stuff from Wizard instead of ordering those from directly from Whitman, because I'm gonna have to get boxes too. So I can just order everything through Whitman. No, I mean through Wizard, and get my boxes and the folders, because I can get the folders for cheaper over at Wizard.
No, everything I'm seeing on them is um, telling brand Teling. That's the brand and manufacturer. That's what I found on Amazon.
It's like Guardhouse has some of those too.
Yeah. I never remember. I never even seen them. Whitman 2x2 coin storage boxes, Guardhouse 2x. It's. I've always seen them. They're just marked as generic brand.
That's fair.
Asking questions I don't know answers to.
I mean, you should already know that though. Then I'm
Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
calling me out. What's the brand of these red? I don't know.
Well, just I mean, I asked in general because, like, generally speaking, like there's some things that you know and that I don't know.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
so
definitely.
I'm just saying, like, that could have been under the realm of things that you know.
Kind of makes sense too, because if you could figure out the manufacturer to them, you actually might be able to order from the manufacturer.
Order from the manufacturer or search them directly by model or product code, where you can
And then,
where you can basically be able to search that product directly.
right, instead of buying them from the third party Wizard or the other big coin supply houses.
Right.
I don't know. Are they on AliExpress?
Oh. I mean, probably, but also, like, I do want them soon-ish, not in June.
Let me see. 2x2 coin storage box. Okay.
Okay, side question. So, if I'm gonna get Canadian books, do I get one of each or do I get two of each?
The trifolds,
Yeah.
if it's just flat rate shipping, I'd order two of each.
Okay.
I mean, I'd hate to see you order just one of each, and then once you go through your collection, it's like, man, I need another book of each. I got more.
Right, and that's why I asked that question, because I feel like that's exactly where I would have gone to next.
Yeah. I'm not seeing them on AliExpress, but they do have the cardboard flips.
Okay.
The first search I put in there, I guess I spelled one of the words wrong, and it asked me what vehicle am I trying to fit it to. I'm like, okay, something's not right.
What did you search? Coin book?
Coin storage box.
Coin storage box.
And it asked me what vehicle am I working on. I'm like, I don't know. Just one of those random little pop-up windows.
The other thing that I don't think that I have is that I thought that I did, but clearly I don't, because I'm not seeing it, and I have looked at everything. Is the Canadian large cent book.
Those are the ones that are what, the size of what, like between a Kennedy and a Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are some nice looking coins.
They absolutely can be. Yeah. So I've got the small. So I got the large. I need to get the large. Okay, so I got all the books. The boxes. Storing. Whoa. Whoa now. Yeah, and so at over at Coin Supply Express, they're called Guardhouse Color Coded. 2x2 storage boxes.
Oh, Bigfoot's got to leave. He's got stuff to do.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Bigfoot. It's good to see you, man. And we'll definitely see you around the tube, okay?
Yep.
Thanks for coming in, man. Poor delivery lady. She's like, sorry it took so long. I'm like, no, it's no worries. She's like, I'm the only one delivering today. And I'm like,
Man, she's making a mess.
Sucks.
She's the only one out on the road. She could pick and choose her More you tip, the more better chance you're going to get your food.
You're right. But and I told her, I was like, listen, like I totally get it. Like I work at a distribution center. We had to shut it down, and I told her like it took me like an hour to get home. Like I get it. Like I'm not worried about it. Like I got my food, all good. So
See, and I noticed that with society that they just don't understand. They're like, well, every other time I've always gotten my food within 20 minutes, and
right.
now it's an hour. People are,
But there's staffing, there's the environment, there's traffic, there's all these things that
yeah, and they're not getting that. They're not understanding that. It's like when I was telling you the other night, I put that order in for, I needed to do an order with Amazon.
yeah.
Well, I know Sunday and Monday were going to be really bad, cold temperature, windy days. So I purposely waited to put my order in so I would get it Wednesday.
Right.
Trying to be a nice guy. So I put my order in, check Wednesday, deliver Wednesday. It was like an hour later that I got an email from him. He goes, your order's coming on Monday. And I'm like, great. Well, that was pointless. If I wanted to do that, I could have ordered it and I could have had it delivered today.
So quarter is orange, half
But I
is
tried.
brown.
I tried to be a nice guy and try to keep the drivers out of the weather because I get it. Post offices are closed tomorrow.
Yep.
I got a stack of boxes and mailers to and bubble mailers to send out.
I mean, when you have like a large quantity to go out, I believe that you can request a pickup.
Right. I personally don't even bother with it
Okay.
because sometimes that's the only time I get out during the week.
I mean, that's fair.
Besides my bowling night.
Right.
So, and since I'm going to make the trip uptown, then I stop at the stores while I'm up there and walk around. Window shop.
Window shop.
Oh, I don't even take money or bank cards or credit cards because it could be bad.
That's probably pretty fair.
I do the first week of every month, I go out and I get everything I need for the month. All my dog food for the month, all my coffee stuff, my Gatorade water. I keep soda here. And I mean, I may stop at 10 or 15 different stores. I hit all the Goodwills and look around. And every time I run my bank card through the machine, I'm like, man, I hope this works. I've been hitting it hard today. I've been hitting this card hard. Then I go home and look up what I spent, and I'm like, oh, God.
Like, oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah, can't go uptown no more. But that's all right. Can't take it. They can't. I can't take it with me, so might as well have some fun.
Right.
Put some in savings and keep some aside and have a little fun money, and it's all good.
It's all good in the neighborhood. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Does you were on the Whitman site. Did they have the Canadian coin albums?
They have the trifolds.
The trifolds only?
The trifolds. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not going to help me.
That's not going to help you.
I'd like looking at both sides of the coin.
That's fair. So right now I am comparing. I just built out my 2 carts between Coin Supply Express. And sorry, stand by. Between Coin Supply Express and Wizard Coin Supply. So I've got 4 of the 2x2 blue boxes. I have 2 of the Volume 1 Canadian 5 cent. Canadian 1 5 cent. Yeah, Volume 1. I have 2 of the Volume 2 65 through 2012. Got 2 of those. I have a Canadian large cent, 1 of those. And then I'll get rid of this one. So on Wizard Coin Supply, I'm at $30.41. And at Coin Supply Express, I'm at $31.09. So pretty comparable. So now the question is, what about shipping? So, let's see. FedEx Smart Post is $9.85. So that takes my total to $9.85. $40.26. And then
He's doing math after dark.
I used a calculator.
What the? Oh, crap.
What's up?
Well, you're doing your thing, and I'm on eBay tearing it up. And I think I just found something I got to spend money on.
So Wizard Coin Supply, $40.26. And Coin Supply Express, $43.04.
Oh, he's actually got that priced right.
What'd you find?
A 13D Type 1 XF45
13D what?
nickel Buffalo NGC
NN65 or 64?
XF45,
XF45, okay.
which pretty solid grade for those early Buffaloes.
What is...
That's what I get for playing.
Did you mess around and find out?
Yeah, that's why I don't get on eBay very much.
So 13D Type 1, right?
13D Type 1.
13D Type 1, XF40, Numis has it at $40.
Yeah.
Is that consistent with what you got there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had what, 40? He had it for 45 with free shipping.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
So it's going to cost them $4 to ship it. So you're basically getting the coin for Numa's value. Add $1 for the bubble mailer and 6 inches worth of Scotch tape. And
I mean, if you're getting to the point where you're trying to figure out Scotch tape, then
I've seen posts on the eBay community forums under the shipping, people asking how much do they charge for the tape that they're using.
shut up. Nuh-uh.
And I'm like, oh God, I just scrolled on past it. I didn't even look at the comments. I couldn't.
Block.
I'm like, no. Ooh,
Ooh.
ooh.
What is it?
1976 S Eisenhower,
19. So bicentennial Eisenhower. Okay.
Type 1 and Type 2, Proof 69 decam, 2 coin set, $32. That's not bad.
That feels a bit heavy.
I haven't priced Eisenhower lately. What are they going for?
That feels just a little bit heavy for a proof hike. Because you got to remember, the only difference between the Type 1 and the Type 2 is just the lettering. That's it.
$76. Oh goodness, how come this is hard? Oh goodness, it don't even fit on my screen. There we go. 76. Proof 1. Cam. Uh, 26 and 28 a piece.
So you're getting them for half price?
Yeah, 54 total value according to Numis, and $32.99 plus $5.70 shipping.
Something that just seems weird about that.
76 proof.
Because you don't need a bicentennial proof because you already have those, right?
Well, no, but
What do you mean no?
at this price, they're basically $16 a piece.
But you have those already.
Right. I'm looking at also resale.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I mean,
I'm
if they book for 28 and I pick them up for 16 a piece.
yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I was confused.
Yeah. And that's amazing. He's got that under the nickel category.
Well, I would look through the description to see if it is actually like if it's actually talking about a nickel versus an Eisenhower.
Mm.
So you said
Description, you get the 2 coins shown.
Is it silver or is it clad?
They're clad.
Okay, so 76S clad proof. Type 1 deep cam or cameo?
Deep cam.
Deep cameo. So, and you said 68?
And proof 69s.
Oh, proof 69. So 76S clad. Proof type 1 deep cam, 3750 for an MS69. So proof 69. Okay. And that's for the type 1. For the type 2 deep cam, it drops to 2125 for the 69.
Yeah, and these are PCGS holders too.
Send me what's the number?
Hold on a minute. Copy.
You drop it in the chat. I'm curious now.
It's in our chat, private chat.
Got it.
StreamYard chat.
Got it.
Oh my goodness, what did I just do? Is there anybody still with us?
It shows 1, but I don't know who the 1 is.
Well, that's either you. It's got to be me because it won't count you, does it?
Do you have YouTube open?
Yeah. I got it open so I could pop out the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's just you. Okay.
Just me.
Just you.
I'm going to talk to you in chat.
Jesus. So for the price that they have this 2 coin set, that is below the Numis price for the Type 1.
Yeah.
That's a fucking good deal, bro. That is a pretty good deal. So you buying it or what? That's a pretty good deal.
Click, click. I own it.
Okay.
I don't need them for my collection, but at that price, you can't pass it by.
You can't, yeah.
You just can't.
No, I support that purchase. I support that purchase.
And hopefully, we'll have another big coin blow up, and I could sell them for a really good profit.
Yeah, for sure. 1973. I want to look at his other stuff.
Okay.
1973 clad. 1973 clad.
We are on eBay right now, kind of going through it and tearing it up.
Decam. Clad decam. Is that a 69? That's a 69.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got that one cheaper than Numis as well. There's a 73 decam.
Oh.
Let me double check something here.
Ooh. How about
Stand by.
1866 shield with rays, Proof 62. Wonder what that goes for.
Woof. A
Whoa.
proof shield.
Yeah. 66 with raise. Proof 62. Numis has it at 1380. And he has it for sale for 1500.
1970.
He kind of wants more than what it's worth.
1978 S is 3.2 million.
But someone will buy it.
$74S. 74S.
I'm not seeing too much stuff on eBay that I can't live with.
1.3 million. Oh, let me double check this one. So 74S proof. 74S cam do clad.
I'm gonna have to sell some stuff on eBay just to pay for those coins that I bought.
So 74S. Let me go here. 74S proof decam clad. Clad 74 proof decam MS69. Numis has it at $27.50 and he has it at $17 plus $5.
Send you a message.
Yeah, no, I'm good for that. Okay. So we've been going for just over a couple hours. Thank you for everybody that stopped in. I appreciate you guys checking out the stream and hanging out with us. I believe we had up to 10 people here for a little bit, so that's cool. That's cool just for a whatever stream. So catch us later, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, everyone. Always appreciate you. Y'all take care.